How are you all doing? Greetings from the Crypto Blitz, your go-to place for all things crypto. I am Ripple Van Winkle, your host. I hope you have a fantastic day. The date is Sunday, December 22nd. The NFL's Fantasy Football Championship Day is about to begin. Look, I hope the games between the Redskins and the Dolphins are fantastic. Both teams' rushing backs and mean wideouts scored a lot of points. To help me lock into dub and win my first ever fantasy football title, they go above and above and above for me. Right now, it's fairly close. Last night, he had Derrick Henry going. Denver's defense was already exhausted by him. It's a good thing that they only raised 2 points. His kicker was stolen by Pittsburgh. He did okay. Not too bad. I believe we can surpass him. I got the kicker from Seattle. However, Henry, what a day. The fact that he didn't score a touchdown makes me delighted. Still scored more than 20 points. I need to catch up on several things. However, a 50/50 shootout is predicted. Let's watch how this episode unfolds. Lots of brewing and cooking. One of our YouTube competitors wants to enter the cryptocurrency market. What about that one? You may be familiar with the Rumble platform. We will examine the XRP chart from yesterday and provide you with an update. We're going to contrast it with our current position. In addition, we will conduct some chain link action in Bitcoin. After that, we will investigate this further. Until we hear it from Robinhood or Bitstamp, the rumor remains just that, a rumor. If derivatives are indeed making their way to the XRP ledger during the day, then the game is poised to play. Good night, everyone. If you want to see XRP take over the top spot, we're going to win. This is our method, so let's get started. Bitcoin is presently trading at 97,212. Down 93% over the last day. With a current price of $3,385, Ethereum is down 2.32%. Since XRP is the mean, lean $2.27, USDT and USDC are both coming in at their dollar pegs. In the red, it is displaying a slight negative trend of 1.87%. The total market value of cryptocurrencies is $3,354 million. For the upcoming big fireworks show, before we receive that correction, everything is already set up for Q1. March and April, right around tax season, before the enormous blow-off tops that will hit cryptocurrency later in 2025. There has been no change. You'll be the first to know if it changes. Thus, be sure to activate the notification bell. With the exception of next week, when Wednesday is Christmas, you can never miss a live stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thus, on January 1st, the new show, or perhaps more accurately, the live show, will begin. Despite its decline in price, the Bitcoin bull cycle is far from done. This is the reason. According to this story, which he sourced from the cryptocurrency.com, Bitcoin's price voyage to a new all-time high of 108,268 was followed by an estimated 70% collapse, which caused the asset's price to drop to a local bottom of 92,281. I now made dull. The bold claim that Bitcoin will never fall below $90K during this bull run or cycle. So far, I have been correct, and I continue to hold that belief. Therefore, the recent policy statement by the U.S. Federal Reserve, which adopted another 25 basis point rate decrease at its most recent FOMC meeting, has been blamed for this significant price decline. Interest rate reductions are good indicators for the cryptocurrency market, but the Fed also stated that it plans to lower its original projection of 4 rate cuts in 2025 from 4 to just 2, which will cause investors to dump riskier assets in large quantities. As anticipated, the sharp drop in the price of Bitcoin raised concerns about the asset's future, particularly in light of the current cryptocurrency boom. That since October, Bitcoin has been increasing in value. Thus, I continue to emphasize how crucial zooming out is. The primary cryptocurrency has increased from 60,200 to more over 108,000 during this time. Thus, a price rise of more than $40,000. It claims that the separation between Bitcoin's SMA 200 and SMA 365 shows that the asset's bullish structure is still in place. As a result, many individuals prefer to view the 15-minute and even 24-hour charts, when it's actually necessary to zoom out and examine things from a 3 or 6 month perspective. If you did that and went back to October, you would notice that many of these assets are still in a bullish trend, despite price drops in Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. For a crypto cycle, this is just typical behavior during a bull run. We will not simply keep running up. Corrections will be made. We can resume our ascent to the top after those adjustments are finished and we locate a new foundation. Only when we are experiencing blow-off tops do you see these markets continue to rise. When a blow-off top occurs, the price begins to fall and will not return to its previous upward trajectory. As soon as money begins to flow out, even from profit-taking or investors switching to assets that haven't yet run, it will begin to retrace. Keep in mind that it's not all season. Before we go into this, let's wait until Bitcoin has had some fun and is now in charge of the market. If you have any notes or concerns, please let us know. Tether has acquired a $775 million stake in Rumble, a video sharing platform. According to reports, Rumble is in negotiations with a stablecoin powerhouse for a $775 million strategic investment. According to a news announcement on Friday, Rumble plans to spend $250 million of its upfront funds to support operations and the remaining funds to finance a tender offer for up to 70 million shares of its common stock at a price of $7,050. Tether is purchasing its shareholding for the same $7,050 per share. According to the CEO of Rumble, I firmly think Tether is the ideal partner that might give Rumble a huge boost as we get ready for the next stage of our development. Platforms like Rumble have the chance to provide a trustworthy, insensitive substitute as a result of legacy media's growing erosion of trust, according to Paolo, CEO of Tether. This is intriguing. If I had to guess, the following Rumble stages will be really big, especially if YouTube doesn't do anything about cryptocurrency rewards or even payouts. We don't need to go that far, but cryptocurrency donations will be an option. Given that Rumble is utilizing Tether, there is a cryptocurrency plan in place, such as a tipping monetization platform in USDT, which will attract Tether to the platform. What will this accomplish? It will cause a fire under the YouTube bot. We'll have to wait and see how YouTube reacts. YouTube might not be compatible with Tether. YouTube may be supported by RLUSD, and they begin to permit payouts in a coin that is stable. Or they begin to accept cryptocurrencies as payment for memberships or tips. Listen up, people. Since YouTube isn't going to just sit back and watch Rumble take off, this is fairly major news right now. This makes us think of the MoneyGram Western Union case, when MoneyGram announced, pardon me, that they were going to join with Ripple, or that Western Union would be receiving funding. MoneyGram used to light a fire on the butt of Western Union. What actions did Western Union take a few years later? Declared their intention to invest in digital assets. We now know that MoneyGram and Stellar are collaborating. They are leveraging USDC and Stellar's network to onboard and offboard individuals. MoneyGram recognized they needed to switch things up to get past Western Union, so they made the first move. How are they going to change the situation? Speed up time, cut down on back-end operating costs, and minimize consumer costs. Digital assets do just that in this case. For the sake of time, we will exclude the charts from this video. I want to make sure we cover this, even though we'll be hitting them in the second video in a day. Halting research. Thus, I was unaware of them. A gold tick mark was given to them. What does that actually mean? No, it's a pay-to-play situation. You will be able to obtain a gold check mark if you have sufficient funds. However, they say that because Andrew Devise published this, they are beginning to comprehend the trade. According to him, the top 30 commercial banks in the world are set to launch their cryptocurrency services through collaborations with Ripple and Bitstamp. 10. My opinion, this is the FX market coverage that Ripple offers for settlement and on and off ramps, much like the work done with eToro. Given the scale and reach of the top 30 central banks in the world that will be using Bitstamp to provide their customers with cryptocurrency trading services. This is far larger than I had anticipated. For trading and exchanging digital assets, this is an advanced institutional